And another episode of Blue Collar Genius, this time with artist RSin in the motherfucking house.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
So, you fucking spent most of the night in the fucking studio. That's why we're coming so fucking late.
Yeah.
So, if people want to fucking, get you live, how do they fucking do that?
You can find me at The Real RSin on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook under Ryan Arson Singer.
That's fucking straight. So, where were you? Sorry, need a fucking smoke. So, where do you come from? Are you one of them out of state transplants?
No, I'm from Lake Worth, West Palm Beach.
Oh,
And then I
shit.
moved to Port St. Lucie and kind of conquered.
Kind of conquered Port St. Lucie, huh?
Yeah, I kind of got the shit tatted on my stomach.
Well, fucking don't tell us about it. Fucking be bad. Let's see that shit.
PSL alumni, Slum King.
Right the fuck on. So, you came up here fucking in L-Dub.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. I moved back down here because I'm out here with my baby mom.
Right on, right on. So, you come up rich? Is that how it was? Your parents have all that money?
Hell no. The complete opposite, yeah. I'm from over here in Lake Worth. I lived in a trailer for a little bit because we had lost the house and whatnot due to some family personal issues. So I stayed up in a trailer in my uncle's backyard for a minute with my baby sister, baby brother, my mom and pops. They were both working all day, every day though. So then after a while, I went to Woodlands, I went to Palm Beach Central, I went to Wellington, and then I had ran away to New York.
Damn.
Yeah, I stayed out on the streets in New York for like 2 months trying to get to P. Diddy's office.
How old were you when you did that?
I was 14.
At 14, you ran away to New York?
I
Holy
turned 15 out there.
fuck. What you trying to do? Fucking get in P. Diddy's office and have him listen to your fucking lyrics or some shit? What?
I figured at that age though, if I sat at the front door, like I'm gonna have to see this man when he comes inside. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess there's other secret passageways or something.
Other doors and shit? Holy fuck. 14 into 15 in New York City. Fuck.
After that, I got back and I went to my parents' house in Lake Worth, and no one was there. The whole house was packed up. I was like, "What the fuck? Where's everybody at?" I didn't have a phone at the time, so I got a hold of one of my old neighbors, and I was like, "Yo, let me call my parents." And they moved to PSL while I was in New York.
Oh, shit.
But I'd already gone to PSL before a bunch because my uncles had already lived up there, you know. And then right after that, we got plane tickets out to California, ran away. Got a hotel out there. Me, Lil J, and this girl I was with at the time. We went out there, got a hotel. We got the hotel to give us a bunch of extra days just because we were kids out there for the Team Backpack Cypher. I met Duckworth. I met MK, the comedian, the YouTube comedian. Swizz was out there from Funk Volume. A-Hay from London. He's a rapper from London. That was tight.
Damn, fucking running around fucking as a kid, huh?
Yeah, I've been on the move.
And how old are you now?
I'm 22 now.
Damn, you still a baby. Fuck.
I went to prison on my 18th birthday.
What? What'd you go? If you don't mind, what'd they decide to convict you on?
Oof. It started off real bad. Whole bunch of lies. And then I beat all the lies. Ended up with just regular aggravated battery.
Oh, they convicted you on aggravated battery. Fuck.
I still have one right now, too.
You ain't getting no luck, huh?
They attack me. They come with the problems. They bring me the problems. I'm just hanging out.
Fuck. So how long did they keep you fucking locked up at 18 for?
I did a couple years. I did like 3 years and 9 months, and then they let me out. And then they let me out and I didn't know that I really had to do supervision because they didn't assign me that when I got locked up. So I guess I violated that within like a month or two and went right back and had to do all the game time I earned. It's like another year and a half.
Fuck. So with that, what kind of work have you been able to fucking you tried getting a regular job?
Yeah, I've had a couple jobs. I worked at Jimmy John's until some cops, a big group of cops came in and I'd refuse to make their sandwiches because So I ain't gonna make no cops no goddamn sandwich. There's like 13 of them lined up. Fuck that.
Oh fuck.
I was like, nah. And I had this little fat 16-year-old fucking little girl as my manager. Like, this little bitch trying to tell me what to do. This little fucking hard-boiled egg trying to tell me what to do. I'm not making these cop sandwiches. You make these goddamn cop sandwiches.
Oh fuck. So you're a rapper. Do you like classify your music a certain way, or you just rap about whatever the fuck, whatever?
Nah, it's just conscious hip-hop.
Conscious hip hop.
That's what I like to say, because it makes, like, it's just me, straight from the heart, straight to the point. It's like what I see, what I deal with, what I feel, what I see my people feel. I just kick it on a beat.
It's fucking pretty interesting. You just whatever the beat is, what you're feeling is how you go with it.
Yeah, the vibe I catch from my brothers, the vibe I catch from my people. I kick that vibe. I tell our story. I speak for my homies.
I can feel that.
I can't freestyle everything. I write it down too, but I can freestyle, but I write a lot. Like, I got a lot of material.
So you write a lot of it down. Just something comes to your head, and you're like, I gotta write
Like,
that shit down.
I've been out of prison for like a year, and I probably already have like, I got over like 63 songs dropped, like over 150 recorded easy.
Fuck.
Yeah, like, I just put in work, non-stop. Huh? Here. Martin, DeSoto, Okeechobee. Yeah. I was in E1. Yeah, DeSoto was rough for me. Yeah, man, I was like too white for black people, too black for white people. Didn't nobody want to chill me at all. Can't hang out with the Chicos. They hanging out with each other. You feel me? They got so much like loyalty and lock in there. I was fucked all around the border in there. Yeah, savage. Dorm was just savage. I had a little plexiglass knife. I got caught with that and a flat screen, and it was over with. They shit me. Fucking.
Got you that diesel therapy, huh?
Yeah, they got me the fuck out of there. Yeah, they was waiting outside the motherfucking. I told some dude tried me. I told him, man, you be fucking punks, fuck you. And then they were waiting outside the fucking canteen, sitting there, knives. Every hand got a knife in it, all six of them. I'm like, God damn, y'all finna fuck me up. Bitch, you thought I'm finna stop here, get ice cream, go to canteen, bitch. I have a lot of songs about my time. I just did a song called Take Off, produced by Neff Skrilla. He's an amazing artist, producer overall. And I just did a song called Take Off, where I referred to a lot of situations I dealt with while in prison.
Damn. So, growing up, who were some of the most influential artists on you?
Yo, Method Man, Twista, old school Lil Wayne, old school Eminem, anyone in Wu-Tang Clan, really. I just said Method Man today, you know what I mean? It's out in the open. That's I really fuck with from throwback. Eazy-E, ODB.
So, who was the first rap artist you heard though, like that
Method Man.
By himself or with Wu Tang?
With Wu-Tang.
Do you remember what song that was?
36 Chambers. Mystery of the Chess Boxing. That was the first song where I was like, oh, this is me. I'm on that. I want to remix this.
What were you listening to before that? Just pop or?
I don't really remember. I was so young, bro. I was so young. I was moving around so goddamn much.
Do you remember who you were with when you were hanging out here in Wu-Tang? Like, do you remember?
My dad.
Your dad put you on to Wu-Tang.
Yeah, because he used to play all kinds of shit. Like, my dad, you can tell when my dad's in his feelings if he what he playing on the radio. Like, one time I'd be listening to Wu-Tang and Eminem or Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. And the next thing you know, I'm listening to, like, Tony Tone. Motherfucking Boys to Men.
I'll make love to you.
My pops used to snap, just changing the whole fucking vibe in the car. Like, me and my homeboy sitting here, shoulder to shoulder, squished in the backseat, listening to Boys to Men. I'm like, bitch, I'm sweating.
Oh
That
shit.
shit was crazy.
Fuck.
I let this shit go out like 3 times.
Learn to smoke a cigar. It helps.
I just don't puff correctly.
So, most your ink from your time locked up, or
Hell yeah, all of it. Except this is done by Anthony Ferrigno at South Florida Tattoos up in PSL. It's not done yet, obviously. I just got started, but I fucked around and got sunburned, so I had to wait to get back in that shit.
yeah, that'll fuck up a tattoo.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck. Like it says CCOD right here, can't camo or die, and then I got can't camo on my knuckles. That's the label that we all like recruit under. So I remember this funny as fuck. You know, in prison, obviously we're not allowed to get tattoos.
Yeah,
So we
apparently
sharpened
it's against the rules.
it. Yeah, man, fuck the rules. Yeah, man, get tattoos if you go to prison. Fuck the rules. Fuck diseases. Straight up.
Infections, all
We
that fun shit.
fuck that, dude. Light the shit on fire. Put some fucking alcohol on that shit and get over it. So we sharpened a guitar string and hooked it up to a beard shaver motor. You know what I'm saying? Soup that bitch up. Four batteries. You know what I'm saying? The bunny be pumping. So I had to lay under a bunk because the officers in the dorm were just hot, just stay fucking coming around. So I had to lay under the bunk with this other dude laying on my stomach, getting my fucking hands tatted like this. And it was the most uncomfortable position ever. And I'm already dealing with this uncomfortable pain from the tattoo. And it's on my hands. So that shit fucking, it was annoying as shit. And the officer kept coming by. So one day, I didn't hear the officer come in. Nobody called that shit. And I'm getting my arm finished up. And he walks by and I shoved the shit in my pants. And that bitch said, it like went down my hip. And I was like, oh, bitch. And the cops coming by. So I'm trying to play it cool. That bitch was like, nah, in my fucking pants. He's like, what's that? That's my phone, bitch. Back up.
My phone.
You can't have those either. Oh,
I-
damn. Why I said that? He pulled me in the back. They didn't even notice that I was in a different dorm. I wasn't even supposed to be in there. I walked all the way over here during lunch. Bitch, you thought. Can't contain shit, bitch. And I'm hot. Yeah, man. Prison, man. Fuck that. Prison just taught me how to do shit real sly. Because the cops are there and they're watching. So if I can get away with anything in there, I can get away with everything out here. Fuck what you heard. I'm lit.
So, what's your end goal like with the rap game? Like, you want to stay underground and like build a following that way? Are you
See,
looking to
I
blow up, go mainstream?
It could happen. It could happen. It depends what the mainstream like, you know what I mean, sticks to. Like what people are gonna be considering the mainstream in the next couple of years. You know what I mean? Like, cause there's some people that are becoming mainstream, but they don't have that mainstream style. Like Joyner Lucas. You know what I mean? Like Logic is mainstream, even though Logic's kind of whack now. Like Joey Badass. Like everybody knows who Joey Badass is, but he don't make mainstream music. Tech Nine. Everybody knows who Tech Nine is, but he don't make mainstream music. So like everyone has a different definition of mainstream. Like no, you ain't gonna catch me singing on those songs. I ain't finna sing nobody no songs. You feel me? I might say some deep shit, but I ain't here to sing nobody. I got homies for that. I got G-Ray for them songs. I gotta sing.
So, you cheering Joey with what he's got going on mainframe right now, huh?
Yeah.
Like that's just fucking
Oh
badass.
yeah, that's just fire. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That took me a second to bring back, but
Yes.
yeah, hell yeah.
Cause he's the one who put me on to you. He's like, no, dog. You gonna talk to anyone outside of me? Like, you gotta
Yeah,
talk
that's
to
big.
fucking
Yeah, that's-
RSin. Like,
Yeah, that's homie for sure.
cause he's the
Yeah.
one who put me on to you. He was like, yo, I'm like super busy. Like, it was funny too, cause I hit him up to do an interview.
I remember when you messaged me and told me that he messaged me too the same exact time and was like, "Yo, I'm sending my homie at you. Make sure you respond because I fucking suck at responding."
But like, I hit him up. He's like, yeah, dog, that'd be awesome. And then like, no lie, 2 hours later, his shit just blew fucking right the fuck up. And he's like, dog, I got you still, but I'm busy as fuck. He's like, but at the same time, like, talk to my homeboy. Like, this dude's fire. You gotta talk to him. That's why I reached out. I'm like, damn, homeboy's blowing up, but he's saying talk to this dude, so this dude's got to have something going.
Yeah, I appreciate that a whole bunch too. Shout out to Big Homie for that for sure.
Shout out, check out fucking Joey Mainframe shit. That shit's hot.
Hell yeah, I support that.
So, I know you played a show up in PSL just last week or so. How'd that go?
Yeah, at the Caribbean Sports and Grill, I think Sports Bar and Grill. Yeah, Caribbean Sports Bar and Grill. Yeah, it's for Rita Rose's birthday. Shout out to Rita Rose Productions. She books me a lot of shows. She's cool for sure.
So you looking to play more down here in West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, Miami type shit?
Hell yeah, I'm trying to link up with my West Palm people. I want that little toe feature. I want that Ichabod feature. You know what I mean? I want that ski mask feature. That's on the top of my list. I need all that. I'm trying to hook up with all the West Palm, Broward, Miami, any Southside homie.
I'll reach out to my boy Chris Robles, heavyweight, fucking see what he can do to help you out, get you put on somewhere.
Hell
He
yeah.
puts on some fucking pretty badass shows. He does Caliente. Dude, that bitch gets fucking packed. Like, it's slow, and then fucking just bam, people everywhere.
I've packed a couple places. We brought Kasky out as Cam Camo, my homeboy Salva at Salva Music on Instagram. He brought out Kasky a couple times, and he packed it every single time. Back when we had the Poorhouse in PSL, or I don't even remember the other places, but shit, he packed that shit, and that shit was popping. We got so many good like artists. There's no way like anyone you get booked with that's from PSL is gonna be fire. You can get booked with Cody Groves. You can get booked with Slender. You can get booked with G-Ray. You can get booked with Salva. You can get booked with Young Dewey. You can get booked with First Bars. It don't matter. You get booked with anybody. They all gonna bring a big crowd. And you know what I mean? You book with me, I'm gonna bring people, and we all wearing camo.
Breaking out though, like getting into it. You're out. You done some time. You're getting into the game. What was the biggest hurdle that you faced getting into it? Like, because it couldn't have been easy. You couldn't have just walked up and said, I can spit some fucking lines, put me on. Like, shit don't work like that ever.
I think the biggest hurdle is getting people to keep it trill about it. Like, cause yo, I could be like, I don't want you to just listen to my music because I'm showing you it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I show people music, they'll be like, that's the dopest shit I ever heard, bro. That shit is fire. You gonna pop. But then you don't play my shit again until the next time you see me when I'm trying to show you my new shit. You know what I mean? So it couldn't have been that fire. You know what I'm saying? So if it can't be that fire if you ain't repeating it. So what the fuck? You need to tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong, or tell me what I need to do. That's the number one thing that I deal with, is that nobody want to tell me like why the fuck they ain't repeating it. I'm asking. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings, bro.
Why they're not bumping it in the car every fucking week, every day.
But then I got some people that do. I got hundreds of people that do. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of people that send me snaps and videos and will post and not even tag me because it's just a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? And
the people who like it but aren't putting it on repeat, ain't bumping it. Like,
but
tell me,
out of 10.
like, what is it? What's that thing I'm missing for you that makes you want to put that shit on again tomorrow when you hop in the car? Like,
exactly. And the problem is that most of the time that I meet these people is because we're under the influence, super lit. It's 3 a.m. and I'm trying to tell somebody about my future, and it's 3 a.m. and they're just lit. They ain't trying to hear it, because that's the only time that I get to sit and connect with people, because during the day people got their jobs, they so busy, people got other shit to do, people got babies. And then at nights, you know what I'm saying, whenever people get by themselves, they got some kind of something they're tied into already and stuck in the routine. And so, like, to get them out their routine, to make them listen to my music is a hassle. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. Or as I like to say, that pisses off certain people, their purse is full.
Yeah, their purse is full.
They got to get that shit out their purse. And
They clean their shit out.
did I use it right? Yes, we got some motherfucking inside fucking jokes. But so that's the big one for you, is people be like, that's shit, that's the fire, oh my god, but they're not playing it. That's gotta fucking kind of fuck with you a little bit mental.
It does. It really does. But you know what? Like, fuck it, because I get so much love from, like, a good group of people, you know what I'm saying? There are certain people I know to tag in my shit because I know they're going to actually check it out and tell me what the fuck is up. If it's dope, if it's not dope, if it's the dopest, if it was mediocre for me but good enough for me to pump out. You know what I'm saying? People tell me, and I got certain people that will tell me. You know what I'm saying?
So there is some stuff that you put out that you look back on, you're going, I could have done better.
I got some shit that I'm like, yo, this is just a filler. It's a filler on the tape. You know, I got some shit like that. And usually when I have things like that, I take those lyrics, I mix them up, I cut them up, and I serve them on a new beat. And then I'll erase the last one. And I'll try it again on something new. Because some gon' hit. The lyrics ain't ever the issue because the lyrics are always just how I feel. It's the flows that I gotta switch up, or the energy. Sometimes the energy is off, and I recorded out of just the fact that I had a moment to record.
Because you had that session time. And
Yeah, even though that just might not have been the best time for me. Not every session go well. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that people know. Like I already dropped so much music. So imagine how many don't go well, plus the ones that do go well. So everything I drop, you know what I'm saying? It might take 1 out of 3 out of me recording. So I'm spending times 3 the amount of time in that studio than what you're receiving. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of work into this shit. Lost a lot of friends, lost a lot of people.
what do you think why they dropped off? Because of how much time you're putting in on making this happen?
How much time I don't have for them.
That's fucked up. That's not really a friend.
I know, but it is what it is, bro. It's a cruel world, though.
Like,
And I ain't nobody to hate. Shit, I went to prison, bro. I went to prison. My life was on pause. Nobody else's life was on pause. That's all prison is. They just take you away from society and they put your life on pause and they throw you back out there and make sure and try to tell you that you might be ready. That's all it was. Shit, a couple years later, I fell into certain routines. I fell into shit. I was like, damn, I missed this. Why everyone else already got to do this? Shit, so I started fucking up. But that was when I made my best music, when I was fucking up. But now I'm straight, somewhat, and I'm still making, you know what I mean, good music. Because music gonna come naturally. Don't matter what the situation I'm in. It's just gonna sound a little different. Because it's all about my energy.
and the struggle, the shit you gone through, and all that.
Absolutely.
That's a fucking. So the music is what's going on. Your heart. It's your fucking soul. The pain.
Complete outlet.
That's. Does it ever hurt? Like, is there any verses you ever put down like it actually hurt to put them out because you could feel that pain raw right then?
My whole Sad Boy Volume 1 was just lo-fi beats, mostly tundra or ocean beats, and they were all based on like XXX or Lil Peep, like based on style, and I just poured myself into those beats, and it came out really good actually. And they came out fucking phenomenal, honestly. They're real sad. There was just pure, raw, uncontrollable emotion. Like when you just get so raged, you punch something, shit, fuck yourself up, uncontrollable. Like damn, when you rage up so much, like it's crazy how a situation can literally make you think like this is it. Like I don't want to live no more about this one little situation. When there's so many other big situations, that one situation can just trigger everything else. And then you just want to fucking go crazy. I lose my shit. I punch shit, bro. I knock shit down. I go crazy. Uncontrollable emotion, bro. I'm so passionate about everything that I do, bro. And I just never get over the fact that nobody else cares like I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I just go raging. Then I make this fucking music.
Fuck. Now, if they want to hear this album, how can they get that shit? Like,
Sad Boy's on. I'm working on getting it on all music platforms, so it'll be on iTunes and Spotify and whatnot. I have Slit Wrist Misfit out on iTunes and Spotify, but if you go to SoundCloud,
it's on SoundCloud. What do they search for on SoundCloud? Sad Boy or
just type in RSin, Sad Boy, Volume 1.
and is that spelled? That's RSin, SIN.
RSIN, and Sad Boy, SADBOY. You'll see a blue cover with me on it.
Check that shit out. I seen you done a couple music videos. What was that fucking like? Like shooting that shit.
Well, I got like the hardest camera, dude, out right now. Like Besides, like, there's some dope ass camera people out right now. Don't get me wrong, but Picks by McFly, that's my dog. He shoots all my shit. I'm working on getting something by Chance the Shooter right now, cause you respect the shooter too, but Pick McFly put in so much work for me, and I fuck with him the long way for that. I got like literally like 30 some videos. We just been popping shit out. Sal made a lot of my videos too. Salva Music, he made a lot of my shit. He mixed a lot of my music, so he's a big part of like everything being put together too.
And what's that? But like doing it, like what's that like? Is that just like a cakewalk, or is that a
It's a
shit?
cakewalk for me and
Yeah.
McFly. It's a cakewalk. I get the ideas, he gets the angles. I spit. Damn near everything I got memorized already. So ain't no issues with that.
Now, do they play the music while you're doing this?
Yeah, he brings like a big Bluetooth speaker, a Beats pill. He puts that bitch on there. Bah, that shit goes to banging. I go to spin. He goes to shooting. We got video.
Damn. You make it sound fucking easy as fuck.
Dude, I know. But like next thing you know, you're standing in this fucking hot ass underground fucking dungeon thing and where there's graffiti at and cool sticks with cool lighting and you're sweating your motherfucking ass off and you just want to spark this joint but you can't because there's so much goddamn fucking it's just your lighter died or something and fucking or McFly locked his fucking keys in the car one time. We had to wait on AAA. That wasn't that bad. He let us give us some weed and keep it moving. That was funny. But yeah, yo, that shit. We just gone through some shit. I'm walking through the woods, fucking by the Devil Tree in PSL, trying to shoot for Prey to Me, and there's just fucking spider web, spider web. I done hung myself up from a rope from the tree for the video and shit. So I'm trying to hang there and not fucking actually fuck myself up. Like, yeah, we go through about these videos.
That's fucking.
But Pix a soldier though. Pix by McFly is a fucking soldier.
Let me ask you this. So, you said you had people fall. Who's the one person that like fell off that you didn't ever think? Because it happens to everyone, unfortunately. Who's that person that fell off that you didn't ever think was going to fall off?
Like, what do you mean, like locally? Or you
Period.
mean, like,
That
all
friend,
time?
that person, like that you thought was gonna be ride or die, that was gonna fucking still be kicking it with you to this day, and they're just like, "Pfft, that way, fuck you. Like, not even like, bro, this is my direction. I love you. If you need something, hit me up. But like, they just fell right the
You
fuck
know,
off.
what's funny is that everybody in Camp Camo is like still sitting right here. The only person we don't got right now is Chris Medallions, and that's only because the motherfucking state of Florida got my homie. Fuck the police. They took my homie, and they need to let him free already. And shit, that's the only person that we're missing right now. And then you know, our homie Carson, he moved to Lake City a while back, so we don't see him too often. But he's still doing mad shows. He just opened up for Mad Child and Stevie Stone in Gainesville, which is fire. And you know, he still do his thing real heavy. So everybody's working, yo. Everybody's still around. Everybody's still here, kicking it.
That's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Because that's always kind of the thought is you got, or at least I would think that would be in the back of your head is who's saying they're here, but it's
is
gonna
it?
fall off because the second they think they can better themselves and or step off, use you as a fucking platform to step up what they got going on. Like that, does that shit sit in the back of your head, or you're just like, whatever, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, we're at the point where, you know what I mean? We're all about, oh, well. Like, you fuck up, oh, well. Like, yo, we don't hate, we educate, you know what I mean? So we don't tell none of our people anything about anything negative that has to do with them unless we think that it's a problem and I believe that we can fix it. So I'm not going to talk to you about a situation that has to do with you that's negative unless I feel like we can fix it. And I'm here, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Anybody that has a problem with me it's just the fact that they wake up and lie to themselves so often that when I tell them the truth, they assume that I'm being aggressive or intimidating, but I'm not. Because I'm going to tell the truth all the time. And it gets me in so much trouble.
Yeah, I hear
It
that.
gets me in so much fuck shit. But I'm always, you know what I'm saying? I'm me. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all, the cards are on the table. When I show up, you know how I'm rocking.
Or you get labeled an asshole if you tell people the truth. They say you're real until you tell them the truth. Then you're being an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
But the truth is, I'm an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So stay in your lane.
the whole fucking highway's my lane, so get the fuck out the way.
Exactly. We ride.
So, who's the person that, like, because there's always that person that was around that you're shocked that they were like, you're like, yeah, they're just kind of around, or they're just, that like really was, like they were fucking for real there with you, that you thought they were maybe just faking playing. Is there anyone like that? Like you were like, no, this dude ain't, like, he's cool,
I always grew up skeptical, so anybody that I fucked with, I was always like prepared for them to like fuck me up. But then like, shit, Cam Camo just had so many opportunities to kill me.
But was there any of that one person you're like, this dude's eventually gonna be the dude that fucked me, and then like he did something or she did something that you're like, damn, they really the fuck are down. I had them all fucked up. Was there anyone like that?
I used to think G-Ray hated me, but he really loved me, and I love you, G-Ray. That's my dog.
Because of the way he talked to you, the way he came at you.
No, we just had way different opinions on everything, but it didn't matter because we brothers. You know.
But so he always gave you your opinion. You're like, this motherfucker hates me because of the way he's coming at you. But he
that
was
was
coming
when
at
we were
you with
young.
love.
That was when we were young.
But he was coming at you with love, or
it was love, yeah, for sure. I
So-
love G-Ray, man, with my heart, man.
That's
Sliding
fucking
for G-Ray.
fuck. That's fucking cool. Like that's always like, you're like, this motherfucker just like, he's with us, he's friends with friends. This motherfucker don't like me, and then you're like, no, this dude really does have fucking love for me. Holy fuck.
Hell yeah, I love G-Ray.
So let me ask you this. Do you actually plan on like going on like tour worldwide? Is that what you're looking to do?
I'm looking to do all of that. I want to go everywhere. I want to spit everywhere. Every microphone they got, I want to rap in that shit. I'm coming for every microphone. I want to be on the High 97, Tim Westwood, Sway. I want to do the 5-finger death punch. I want to do all those little stupid rap contests that I know I'll fucking slay. And I want to do it all. I want to rap on everybody's fucking microphones. I could care less. I'm trying to get a no jumper with Adam 22. Trying to get that interview. That'd be fire. I already talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Try to set that shit up. And now I'm trying to fucking get this shit popping.
Right the fuck on. So, is there any state, place that you like, you want to get on? Like, I'm not from here, but I've always wanted to fucking spit on this microphone. Like, I want to put it fucking on here. Like,
I want a Colors episode so bad. You know what I'm talking about? They have this like online show on YouTube. It's called Colors, where they go there and they put you in like I'm sure it's a green screen room, and they just change the color of it. But they put you in a different color in the room, and you perform one of your songs, but live with the song playing in the back. You know what I mean? And I just, everybody that I see snaps on that, and I've been looking at that show for so long. I would love to get it Colors, or Tim West would be super fire, because I've been watching that shit since fucking Will Smith was on that bitch, since Biz Markie was on that shit.
damn. So Colors, if you're looking to do an episode, come see our boy fucking RSin. Fucking put him on, let him fucking do his thing.
Yeah, let me do that. That'd be fire.
Damn. How do you feel about letting these motherfuckers hear what you just fucking did tonight? Like what you were doing, the work you were putting in. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I'm ready to spin that.
You want to spin that shit up?
I'll spin that. I'll spin that new track.
All right, we gonna fucking spin this bitch up. Y'all fucking drop them comments in the fucking comment section. Tell us what the fuck you think. Good, bad, indifferent. Otherwise, we gonna put that shit on right fucking now. You all stand by. Give me like 30 goddamn seconds, if that, because, well, I've been drinking like a motherfucker.
I'm lit. Send files. Almost rap talking. Send. I just take names, send people to the other side. When I ride by, hollow tips gon' fly. If you happen to survive, I got soldiers that'll slide, but they ready to die. Are you ready to die? You will not survive. You gon' see the other side. Opposition don't comply. I'm ready to die, cause I'm ready to die. But are you ready to die? I'm ready to die. But are you ready to die? Because I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die. But are you ready to die? Because I'm ready to die. If you got something to say, boy, you get punched in the mouth. And I'm ready to see the shit you've been talking about. And I heard that you was living at your grandmama's house. Well, what where the fuck you at? I'm at your grandma's house. I got soldiers killing villains, killing killers, killing heroes. I got money coming in, I'm catching bodies by the zero. Cadillac grave digging from Miami up to Vero. But I only see the truth when I'm looking in the mirror. I'm a motherfucker me, and I put that on my gang. You wouldn't lose out of a tree, homie, you can never hang. Got a 40 with a dick drop top, let it bang. I've been speeding everywhere, the fuck out of the lane, a massacre. Red rum on the doorstep, bitch get in the way, I put a bullet in the forehead. I leave him butcher shop, store dead, bitch I mean as fuck. 24 and 8 ball, cause I think that you green as fuck. Rum, he a murderer, red rum. He a murderer, red rum. He a murderer, you be saying you a murderer, but ain't nobody heard of red rum. He a murderer, red rum. He a murderer, red rum. He a murderer, you be saying you a murderer, but ain't nobody heard of red rum. But are you ready to die? I'm ready to die. Are you ready to die? I'm ready to die. Because I'm ready to die. You will not survive. You gon' see the other side. Opposition don't comply. Because I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die. I can't even say that I would think I was alive. But I think I'm fucking losing this, so what's the fine? That's why I wouldn't lend a hand to let you borrow mine. I got mad songs with that meanie on. He like French bitches like Celine Dion. And we don't agree on what's right or wrong. That's why I write it down in these fucking songs. Look, I just wanna fade out made OG. I'm cool, everybody shade on me. I just want a minute made on me. Ain't nobody wanna put a date on me. I'm back in the bench, don't ask me no questions. The devil is me, I won't give you no blessing. And lately I'm stressing, I carry this weapon. There's blessings and coffins I carry. Bloody like Mary, mental is scary. Milky like dairy, soft like a fairy. I aim at your head, bust you like Barry. Boy, he a psycho, featuring Larry. I'm ready to die, get in the ground. City, no pity, this is my town. Don't come around or your body is found. But they blaming my people because of they sound. And fuck, it's a hard life. Yeah, it's gonna take time for me to get it right. Cause it's the kind of shit that isn't overnight. And you better watch your mouth cause I'll take your life, okay? But are you ready to die? I'm ready to die. Because I'm ready to die. But are you ready to die? I'm ready to die. Because I'm ready to die. And you will not survive. You will not survive. You gon' see the other side. Oppositions don't comply. Because I'm ready to die. Hey. Water splash. Bang. Horn. Block.
Damn, that was a fucking dope beat. Can't even put my headphones on right.
Lit.
So what's that fucking beat called?
I'm gonna call that. What was I gonna call that? Other side. I'm sorry, I got so much music I've been recording. I've just been mixing up all the names. Yeah, the other side.
That's fucking heavy.
Bet that up, dude. Yeah, I'm going for more of the aggressive style. I like that aggressive hip hop shit. Banger.
Was there a specific incident that precipitated where that song came from, or just
any
days?
Just any incident with anyone who wants a problem with me.
Do you get that a lot? Like, is there a lot of people that are trying to have problems with you, or most people live and let live?
Everybody shade on me. Yeah, I got some haters, yo. That shit crack me up. Get fucked up.
Because what, you're doing your thing, or?
I don't know. Probably because they ain't doing their thing. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing my thing, but I know damn well they ain't doing a fuck thing but hating on me.
Fucking, there's more to life than fucking wasting your time hating on someone when you could be doing something to better yourself, improve your own life, get your own.
I'm trying to tell them.
Fuck.
I'm about to take a shot.
Oh, well, okay, that works too. The uncivilized way.
I'm the GOAT. Call me Billy.
Sounds like there's an inside joke to that.
That's a G-Ray lyric on his new Word of Mouth, which you can find on iTunes. That shit fire. I reference a lot of my homies, like music.
Oh,
I
that's
listen
good.
to
That means
all
you're
my
listening to
homies'
their
music
shit.
non-stop. Them is the famous people to me.
That's fucking cool as shit that you're still repping the people you say you fucking standing with. That's
What? I want T-shirts. I want all the merch. I want all the shows. I'm sliding. I support all my fucking homies.
So, do you have any fucking like merch for your shit that you put out?
I've had shit made, like, but mostly everything's been custom. Like shit specific people wanted.
That's fucking. So you do custom like, yeah, dog. I got you that way with that
Yeah,
shit.
there's this dude in at Big Hippie Bear on Instagram. He made a lot of cool shit for me, for like people that wanted merch from me. Like paintings, he makes rolling trays, he makes lighters, he resonates them all, so they're all real nice. And he sells them for really good prices for what they're worth.
That's fucking.
Well, they're
cool
worth
shit.
a lot more than what he's selling them for, honestly. But the shit be popping. The shit's dope. So shout out to him for sure.
So let me ask you this: if there was any rap artist, dead or alive, that you could collab with, who is that artist? Like,
Whoa.
yeah,
Just-
heavy shit. I
Yeah,
know.
there's so many dead artists that I'd be working with right now.
But who's
Dead
that? Like,
ass.
if you had to pick one, like, you only get that one fucking magic time machine shit.
I would have loved to do a song with Big L. That would have been fire. That would have been fire on that hardcore East Side Gully shit. He was a savage on that East Side Gully shit. I fuck with Big L. He died a long time ago. But yo, I would have loved to got a song with Lil Peep or XXX. That would have been super lit. Of course, I love Pac. I liked Biggie more. Because Biggie was that organic, real deal, dope boy street music. That was that hard shit.
You identify with that shit.
Tupac was trying to, like, make shit better, which is tight, you know what I'm saying? But Biggie Smalls was in that mind frame where this shit ain't gonna get better, and that's where I've been at a lot. So I feel that.
And that's kind of, no, I get it. I see both sides. Like,
Yeah, for sure. I love Tupac. Don't get me wrong. I still be bumping that shit nonstop. I cry every time Hail Mary come on.
for real, for real. So let me ask you this: some little jit at your show catches you after a show, and he tells you, "I want to be like you. I want to do what you do." What advice would you have that for that little jit? You know, that little 15, 16-year-old little fucking.
You can't be like me. You gotta be like you. That's it. You gotta be like you. You just never live uncomfortably for anyone else to be comfortable, and I promise you're gonna be alright.
Be you.
Just never be uncomfortable for someone else to be comfortable, and you'll be alright.
That's fucking heavy. Don't make yourself uncomfortable to make someone else comfortable.
No, man, because it's your life. You just need to understand who you're willing to sacrifice that for. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? What do you do when you have kids and your kids fucking are just garbage and it's not your fault? And your kids are just garbage. What do you do? Are you willing? Do you love them enough to sacrifice your life and just make your whole life miserable and uncomfortable just so that they can be straight, even though they just keep fucking off and just fucking things up? Or are you willing to love yourself enough to cut them people off, whether they're blood or not? You can't live uncomfortable for someone else to be comfortable, man. You're gonna lose yourself.
That's fucking heavy.
Dude, I know. This life is fucking cruel, dog.
That is. We all like to think family, blood, that blood is family, but
Yeah, I know, but sometimes, you gotta create your own. You're gonna learn. You know what I mean?
oh, trust
I've
me,
seen
I know.
blood fuck blood up, and I've seen some people that had the opportunities to fuck me up that only knew me from what I'd done.
And they held you down anyways.
Yeah, that's what it is. I got a couple homies. Like, it don't matter what Sal do. Sal could be dead motherfucking wrong. I'm gonna tell him he's wrong while I beat the fuck out of anyone who stands against him. Because that's just how it is.
That's real brotherhood right there.
Absolutely.
So, We got the fucking little jits out. Is there anyone that you were there for that in hindsight you're like, dude, I fucked up. Like that motherfucker did not deserve my loyalty. You know what I'm talking. You already know what I'm fucking talking about. All right, we'll change the subject. That's too deep.
Yes
That's
and
it.
no, but like
No. So what about like someone?
I don't really hold grudges too well. You know what I'm saying? I just fight shit out. I'm a man, yo. If you got a problem with me, bro, we can throw these motherfucking hands and then smoke one right after, bro. It's whatever, dog. Like, you beat my ass and you beat my ass. It don't matter who win, lose, draw, as long as you get there, buddy.
Right on,
Throw
right
these
on.
motherfucking things up. And then after that, we gonna hang the fuck out. Like, what the fuck you still stressing about this shit for? You feel me?
I feel you.
If you want to take it to that level, I'm about whatever you think you about.
Right on.
I quoted myself just now. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Big facts.
Silly question. Are you into cars or motorcycles or anything like that?
Nah, man. Point A to point B, homie.
That's it. So,
my
what's
baby
your
mom drive me.
what's your interest outside of? Do you have any interest outside of music, or is it just all about the music? That's
When
all
I'm not
consuming.
listening to music, I'll be like reading about music. I'll be like listening to my homies' music if I'm not listening to my music. Like, I don't really do shit else except music. I feed goats. I got these goats in my backyard. I feed them. They're dope as fuck, actually. Sick. I keep up with Sal. That's a fucking job. Finding out where he's at all the time. That's a fucking job. He's asleep somewhere.
Sounds like it could be busy.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's my dog. Gotta make sure he's safe all the time.
We got everybody cracking up that knows what's going on. Oh,
Yeah, right.
So what kind of beat do you like? You like a faster beat, slower beat?
Yo,
I think we would like to hear you throw a little freestyle out. You up for
Yo,
that?
Yeah, what's up? Kick
All right,
that.
we're gonna throw a beat on. If you give us the nod, we're gonna let it play. If you ain't feeling it, we'll find something else.
All right, let's get it. Yo, I'm lit. This is dope chill beat, but I don't really got no chill. I like that hard shit. I'm gonna work with you for sure, though. Hell yeah. There's a lot of things lately I've been thinking about. How the fuck I let them fucking people live in my house? How the fuck I'm making music with a reasonable doubt? I can never let no pussy keep on running his mouth. And I'd never, homie, I done seen the way that you live. Black out the next morning, homie, look what I did. I don't forget or forgive, forever I give. Kill or be killed. What the fuck, man, it is what it is. Misfit in the burbs, sniffing coke and smoking herbs. Never learns, acid on my tongue, I'm healing the burns. Irrational conversation for people faking concern. Beat the thought out of your head till we physically take in turn. Fight you putting up. I think you pathetic. I could beat you in your head until you fucking go dyslexic. Cause I'm quick to make the kill, I'm even quicker to accept it. But you've made your own judgment, I'm not something you expected. Hey, hey, hey. Look, hey, this is for the hood in the base head. Dead when the day end. Body where the lake end. Had to work hard just to make ends. Make amends. Do not trust your friends. Money that you spend, I could never lend. Take it to the bank. What the fuck you think? All my weed is dank. I just need a drink. Keep it real. Never let you sink. I can never leave my homies cause I got wealth. Loyalty is in my blood. Boy, I do that for my health. Cold stone. Get from around my home. Let me find my phone. I am not alone. You are just a clone. In the Thunderdome. Scars never sewn. Secrets underneath. Secrets couldn't keep. Couldn't to be what it meant to me. That wasn't meant to be. Let the devil in. Skeet. Hell yeah. You got some. That's what's up.
Apologies to everyone that listened that lost the beat and that. Sorry, you could hear it. They couldn't at some point. Little technical difficulties. My bad. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
But he was still banging it out there. You got to give him props on that.
Hey, hey, hey.
Fucking technology. What can I tell you?
Hey. That's gonna be alright.
Now, that's what you're looking to do at a rap battle, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to go in.
So, have you been any rap battles? Like,
I've done a bunch of cool ass shit. Yeah, I've been all over, dude. I've done so many like little shows, birthday events, house parties, a lot of bars, strip clubs.
that shit's gotta get wild sometimes.
Sometimes it's lit. Sometimes it goes wrong. Sometimes
Really?
shit. Sometimes somebody get fly with the wrong one and they don't know that the whole motherfucking gang here, and they get fucked up, and then we get in trouble, which is whack.
Have you ever,
That's the wackest part.
outside of that, like, have you ever had a show like you're trying to and just like no one was feeling it?
No.
No. He's like, no.
No, dude. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. All my shows went good. Like, the closest thing I've had to an issue is like me having a show that's far as fuck, and you know what I'm saying. Nobody I know slid. Like, okay, I understand. You feel me? Like that was like the only time I've ever had any kind of issues. Said one time Sal and this girl got stupid drunk before I could even get on stage.
Sounds like we'll skip that story.
That shit was fun as fuck. I had to take care of them outside. They're calling for me to get on stage. I gotta watch them outside because they're fucked up. Lit life. Ugh. It's getting hotter.
So, what's the lowest point you've had? Like, I'm guessing it was while you were in prison.
I don't know. There was 3 meals and a bed in prison at least. I've had some moments.
Do you care to share any? Was maybe someone like,
No, I've just been everywhere. I've had shit. I've lost shit. I've had nothing. I adapt. It don't matter, bro. You put me in the woods, I'll be straight. You put me in the hood, I'll be straight. Put me in the burbs, I'll be straight. I'm gonna figure it out. I adapt. I've lived everywhere.
I feel that, but what was that lowest point that you had to adapt to? Like,
Just sleeping outside. Benches. On a bench. Running around different states. Sleeping on benches.
oh, you're running around different states. Damn.
Yeah, man. Bus stops. Taking bus tickets. Finding little jobs while I'm in other states. Trying to get some money for a bus ticket somewhere else. To go tell some new people.
Like
I used
what?
to walk from my house, which is on California and Savona, in fucking Port St. Lucie, where I used to live at in Port St. Lucie. I used to walk from there to the Jensen Beach Mall, like every day, with Lil J and hand out CDs. And if you know where the fuck that's at, that's a fucking distance. That is a hard distance.
So, do you have a new series coming out?
I have IMCC shot by Salva about just based on every episode is like just different times we've had, different parties, different shows throughout the events, behind the scenes, during, you know what I mean, what's going on. Like, and we're on episode 4 coming out next.
And
Episode 1 was the pilot, of course, where it showed like, we separated by where I was living based to show you the energy that I felt that created what mixtape. So that's how we separated the segments of the pilot.
and where can they catch that if they want to see that?
It's on my YouTube. Just type in Ryan RSin Singer IMCC, or you can go on Facebook IMCC under Ryan Singer. They're both on. It's all on there. That shit's tight.
That's the way to get the kind of the backdoor fucking behind the scenes look.
We got
at you.
videos from when we were like 15 up. Videos of parties, fights, getting sick, drinking, limos, strip clubs, shows we did, fucking intense situations. Lit life.
And I understand you've got some really big news coming into your life.
Yeah, I got a baby coming.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How do you feel about that? You excited?
yeah, that's what's up. He's a boy. His name's Caden.
Right the fuck on. That's got it. Does it change your kind of perspective on where you got to get to?
Yeah, I can't just bash everybody's head in anymore. I gotta like not do that and drink Kool-Aid and shit.
Well, I like grape Kool-Aid myself.
Yo, I just got a pack of great Kool-Aid today. She didn't think I was gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink that shit. Yeah.
What's that one lesson you want to make sure your son knows? Like, because there's got to be that 1 or 2 lessons that you want to make sure your boy is gonna know for life.
I just need him to know how to be independent. That's one big thing. He needs to be independent. And exactly what I said earlier, don't live uncomfortably for anyone else to be comfortable. Those are 2 things. He just really needs to be independent. You know what I mean?
Your daddy RSin talking to y'all, also fucking giving you some solid advice.
Here I am. Hell yeah, definitely. I don't want him to have to ask so many questions.
How do you raise your kid? The same way you grew up?
No,
No, you ain't gonna raise your kid
No.
the same way you grew up.
nah. I'm gonna make sure he knows how I grew up so that he still has that perspective. But he don't need to go through it. He'll understand. Because I'll give him that knowledge. You know what I mean? That's what I'm for. That's what this world's for. I need everyone that says they give a fuck about me to make sure that when they meet my son, that they give him the knowledge. And that's it. That's one thing he'll never stop doing is obtaining knowledge. Let him have it.
Important. It helps you grow. It helps you fucking see the bigger picture.
Absolutely.
I mean, what is it they say? Knowledge is power.
And we need some power. It's a powerhouse family right here.
Sorry about that. Need a little bit of drink. The whistle's getting a little dry. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Double XL. I'm gonna be a double XL freshman within these next 3, I want to say 3 years. And you can quote that. Because I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my motherfucking all. But as long as I can beat this goddamn charge in July, which my birthday is July 6th, with baby due around that week, my court date July 10th. So if I beat this, exactly. So the justice is gonna prevail, and if it don't, I don't really see them doing shit about it. Like, goddamn, like it's on film. You know what I mean? I got the security guard to get him off the stage the first time. I was friendly with him. Second time, I pushed him off. Third time, he attacked me. Bop, 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 whatever. The crowd took him. I missed it all. If you watch the video, you just hear me rapping the whole time. I didn't even stop rapping through the whole fight. I didn't even stop my verse.
So you were attacked on stage.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, like, yeah, I hope I didn't want nothing bad to happen to Buddy. I just thought it was a regular, somebody too fucked up, got into a little brawl at the bar thing. You know what I mean? I didn't want nobody to get hurt like that. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's not fucked up. Definitely, because, yeah, I don't want Buddy fucked up. And nobody
Understandable.
got to get fucked up about an irrational situation. Yeah, man, I didn't even want a situation. I just wanted to go there and rap for my peoples, yo. I just wanted to catch a video. I just wanted to hang out with my homies at the bar and rap a little bit. You know what I mean? I didn't want no problems. No, I don't go out looking for no problems. I go out looking for love. Yeah, I was just hanging the fuck out.
That's fucking fucked up that you caught a charge over that bullshit.
We're gonna get it figured out. I'm sure it's just, you know what I mean? I'm sure it's just nobody really knowing what's going on. We still got a couple months. We're gonna figure it out.
Well, hopefully that all fucking just they throw that shit out because they're like, oh, that's the video. Oh, he just defended himself. Fucking.
Just a rational situation. A couple people got drunk. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, what it is. We're men. You know what I mean? We're men at the end of the day.
We
like
wish
I
everyone
said.
would act like fucking men, not fucking,
Facts.
act stupid. And then, oh, I was a dumbass. I did dumb shit, but I don't want to take responsibility for my own actions, which is sad. But
True. The justice system work its ways. They do what they want. Yeah. See, that's what I need to know. Like, damn, they don't like tell us nothing. They just pick random ass people. Like, all the double XL I've seen lately are just like, fucking, who are you? I don't know you, but guess what? Nobody knows me, so put me on there. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
and for the people who don't know, what is Double XL like?
Double
so,
XL is a hip hop magazine slash. They have like online freshman ciphers where they grab a group of people that are from like, like the new come up, and they put them all on a magazine cover. They make a match and do all the extra shit. Take a bunch of pictures, and they give them their own acapella freestyle video. They drop through their page, through their promotion. Then they separate them into groups, and they do like volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 of, it would be like Double XL 2019, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. And that's how they separate that shit. And I need one ASAP for sure.
now, for people who don't understand, how many hours a day do you work on this shit? Like,
All day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. I'm getting bitched at. I also got to deal with a bunch of people getting bitched at because I'm on the phone all the time, because I'm doing this all the time, trying to get the Wi-Fi. I'm trying to get my motherfucking laptop here. I don't know how the fuck we're going to do it, but we're going to get the laptop here. I'm trying to build a studio. You know what I'm saying? I can't hang out at your crib for more than 10 minutes. I'm busting a play out front. I got a studio out back. I'm hanging the fuck out. I got to make some music.
so you're putting in a lot of work every fucking day.
Hell yeah. I got Baker active when I was 16 in high school because my teachers, they used to just like shoot me down about me rapping all the time. So I made a diss song about all of them. And I said their names and talked shit. And they fucking Baker acted me.
What?
It was funny as fuck, dude. I got Baker acted for like 3 days. I came home and all my homeboys were sleeping in my room. And I was like, yo. It was funny as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, back at my parents' house, right? My mom, I'd be like, hey, my friend finna sleep over. And the next thing you know, like, everybody live here.
So,
Because everybody had a different piece of a studio. That's how Camp Camo, like, basically, like, kind of bonded together. Because we all wanted to make music, but everybody had a different piece of a studio. So we were all like, let's all live in my mom's garage. So we just put mattresses all over the floor, sold all the nice furniture, bought more studio equipment, set up the studio, and just went to fucking work. Me, G-Ray, Slenda, the great Zamboni, and then Sal, and then Carson Baker came in, Ricky Jones, Link, which is Larry, Kalen, fucking Cody Rose, fucking, whoa. We all just started fucking going.
so what was you were telling us how you ended up in a trailer for a while. What was your childhood look like? You grew up here in Lake Worth.
I had a tight family, but like we were in some fucking hard spots. Like we lived over by like Target off 441 for a while. We had like no power, shit like that for like months, and it wasn't our fault. We got did wrong. You know what I'm saying, by some people, about some money shit. My dad got did wrong, so that fucked us up kind of heavy. But yeah, I never did. All I ever did was try to make it seem like it wasn't that bad for my little sister or baby brother. You know what I mean?
Be there, be the big brother.
I
Take
just
care of
acted
him.
like this shit was tight. Like, yo, fuck this. What? No power? That's lit. Let's light something on fire. Like, finna make this shit lit. And then next thing you know, everybody having a good time. Don't matter. We didn't have no power.
That's some strength right there, making fucking a good time out of a fucking bad time.
Yeah, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. Drake reference. Hey.
Or as I like to say, you can live every day, but you're gonna die once, or you can die every fucking day. It's all up to you.
YOLO.
YOLO.
Drake. 2 Drake references. Roll.
The Canadian King himself.
Yeah, Drake be sliding.
To the other side, I know.
Ooh, this is getting nasty.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Oh, I think I might take a pee break here, bro.
All right. Go ahead and do that. While he does that, I'm going to bring up some political shit since he ain't about them politics. So, while I got y'all's attention in the middle of this shit, as a lot of people are aware, fucking a couple of states have decided that they're going to outlaw abortion. That's some fucked up shit. I don't have the data in front of me right now, so half of it's shit I'm pulling out of my ass right now. But I promise you, if someone actually does the research, it'll back up what I'm fucking saying. People that come from a single parent home are more likely to commit crimes. So if you are pro-life, anti-abortion, you're going to cause an issue. Second of all, how can you be... I understand you have this moral belief that a fetus is a life. I get that. But at the same time, it's based on your own personal morals. And most of you who feel this way on a moral issue have an issue with Islamists requiring their women to wear hijab in public. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have a moral standing one way and then tell someone they can't have a moral standing the other way. So if you don't want people telling you what you can and can't do, you should not be legislating on behalf of what someone else can and can't do if it brings no harm to you. That's fucking the reality. You want freedom, but now you're infringing on somebody else's freedom. That's my big problem. Like, if you stand for something, which is freedom, why would you be willing to step up and infringe on someone else's freedom? That's my problem, is that's the moral dilemma that you're not stepping up and answering. Second of all, there's hundreds of kids that are in the foster care system. They're not being adopted. You're going to create a situation where that becomes larger and a bigger issue. You're just creating more problems based on your moral belief system. A single parent, just no matter how much they may love their child, how much they're going to try, it's a bad situation for them. And an unwanted single parent is going to do a fucking much worse job raising that child, and the odds of an unwanted child raised by an unwanted a single parent who does not want to raise that kid but's going to because they're not willing to give it up to adoption, you are just creating a criminal class. Yet you're the same people against privatized prisons. You want people to fucking follow this religious moral code until it infringes on your religion. Stop that fucking shit. Stop telling people, especially because it happens to be what, a woman? Look, you're gonna get the shit into the stick if you knock a girl up. She's gonna have the kid, and you don't fucking want it. Welcome to fucking the shitty end of the stick for once. That's just the cost of doing business. Like, kids are expensive. There is no good way out. Like, an unwanted child just is gonna lead to problems. Look at the statistics. Once abortion became legal throughout the United States, they were expecting a huge wave of crime in New York City into the 80s. And it didn't happen because women could have abortions. It's a fucking fact. Second of all, there's no woman out there who's going, oh, I don't want to use fucking birth control. I'm just going to use abortions. They're not fucking doing that. That's not how it fucking happens. And then on top of it, to fucking try to criminalize women for leaving the state to get an abortion. Every fucking legislator who supports that part of the law should be taken out and fucking beat. Seriously. Like, if they did that about gun control, people who support fucking Second Amendment rights like myself would be up in arms. I mean, they might as well sit here and say, if you're a man, you can't own a gun, only women can. I mean, if you're going to outlaw abortion, then you should only let women have guns. That's the fucking logic involved. Oh, it's a lie. It's not a fucking life yet. That's fucking reality. Like it or not. And if you go back through your fucking Bible, there is no fucking thing in the Bible that says abortion's wrong or inappropriate. It's fucking not in there. Enough of my soapbox. Back to RSin. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that rant for a moment. Had to get that off. Had to get that out of my fucking purse.
Bangers.
Oh, fuck. So. How you doing? Break that shit up a little bit.
I'm good. I got you. I'm working on some shit right now.
Oh, damn.
I got my own mixtape called Pistol Whipped, coming with more of that aggressive hip hop. Only features on there are Neff Skrilla, Young Grows, Salva, and G Ray. I'm trying to get Sake, who just dropped I Know on SoundCloud. That shit's fire. I'm trying to get her on that tape for sure. And then I'm working on another EP with Neff Skrilla, produced by Neff Skrilla, called Distant Cousins. Salva's gonna be on that. Young Grows is supposed to be on that. G Ray. That should be fire. That'll be on all music platforms, iTunes, Spotify, everything ready. We just about to drop this motherfucking fuck the internet up. I'm just trying to fuck the internet up.
You're talking about putting out a lot of motherfucking work.
That's a lot of fucking work. Yeah, I'm running out of time.
Oh, well,
Baby about to pop out.
I see that.
Yeah.
So, who came up with the name Camo Camp?
Camp Camo.
Or Camp Camo. My apologies. Camp Camo.
Absolutely. So, we all met when we were young at a party. We all came in from different groups of friends. And we all linked because of similar friends. And when we all showed up, everyone was wearing camo. And we didn't want to be like gang, because that was like so cliche and like played out. So we were just Camp Camo. Ended up with that. It stuck. Then we just made that shit a thing. I went away and they still kept that shit pumping. The Sky Level Lounge, they were running their own contests, doing shit. At the Brew, they were running contests. Fucking, they brought out Kasky a bunch. They did a bunch of shows, yeah.
That's fucking. So you all were wearing camo, whether it was pants or shirts, something.
Pants and shirts, everything was just camo the fuck out for some reason. Everybody was lit.
Bunch of fucking rednecks.
Yeah, but it was army camo, so it was tight.
Fucking right on. Let's go ahead, because I'm a bit fucked up, so it's a little hard for me to keep continuing this on. Sorry about that. I apologize. I got a little too fucking drunk.
I feel that. I'm drunk too.
Any big shout outs you want to give to people outside of Camp Camo? Obviously, Camp Camo, fucking.
I want to give a shout out to DB Studios on Industrial, Boynton Beach. You can hit that shit up. That's where I've been recording at. Go there for Brett, because Brett's going to hook it the fuck up, and he's going to make sure your shit sound right. He always takes care of me every time I'm there. It's good prices. Yeah, they're going to work for everybody. They make music. They got music videos. It's a real building. You know what I mean? This ain't no studio in your homie's mom's closet. You know what I'm saying? This is some real deal Holyfield shit. Shit's popping.
Now, is there any friends of yours or anyone that you know that needs to sit the fuck down and have a talk with me?
Yo, I got mad people that need to slide here. G-Ray, Slenda, Sal, everybody. Cody Groves need to come here. Everybody need an interview here, because this place is popping. Come here, hang the fuck out.
Well, let's see if we can't fucking make that happen. That'd
I'm
be
gonna
fucking
make it
awesome.
happen. All the homies slide. Yay. Camping this bitch. Grows Gang, Skrilla Gang, Cam Camo, CCOD. Fuck with me.
Right on. So, unfortunately, my drunk ass is going to have to call it. So, like I like to end it, good night, motherfuckers, and you fucking hot ass bitches.
I'm
Peace.
out of this bitch.